Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College, preparing for you for life. The only college that teaches you business skills, life skills, along with academics. I am Deepak and my life is beautiful and stay on top of the world because I work as worship. Let's talk about something which confuses people a lot, disturbs people a lot, and which keeps happening in our life periodically. Almost close to 8 days, we were in wandering monks and few students, few businessmen, few professionals, few housewives. Very heterogeneous crowd. And definitely for 8 days and after coming back, another day goes for rest because there is always a physical fatigue in wandering monks because of nature. We do a lot of activity there. Let's say 8 to 9 days goes off. And when they start the regular life as a student or as a businessman or as a professional or as a housewife, suddenly there is tremendous amount of workload. It happens. In this case, the context is wandering monks. In one of your case, it may be a marriage function or a naming ceremony or an some event, some festivity, some program that must be a family occasion, and few days goes, and they were like, I won't say inevitable or unavoidable, but by decision you have to do few things. Temporary imbalance is required for a permanent balance. And it's a very important lesson to understand. Sometimes temporary imbalance can happen because of the life circumstances, and sometimes temporary imbalance can happen by your choice. For example, we go to wandering monks by choice so that we are out of this fatigued world, stressed world, non-stop running, rat race, and moving out for 8 days. Everything stops. That is a normal life and a beautiful, pure, beautiful, divine, energetic, a very different life for 7 days. But this imbalance is required so that when you come back, it will create a very beautiful balance, new energy, freshness, clarity, composure, vision, ideas. Everything has been sorted out in 8 days. You feel relaxed. You are able to see life clear. You know what to do, what not to do, and then this imbalance will actually going to create a tremendous balance for next few months or next year, 1 year, till you again come back to wandering monks. This can be for any other reason. For example, examinations are going on for 10th board and 12th board. Now, for them, everything is only studies, 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 studies. They will not be able to exercise if they will not be able to watch movies. They will not be able to have time for any other thing except is eat, drink, sleep, studies, studies, studies. But this temporary imbalance is required so that they can create a greater balance in their life. So when they score great marks, better marks, they'll be able to get an admission in a better college, the stream that they are looking forward for. So that now there is a next balance for 2 years or 3 to 4 years, depending on 10th board or 12th board. The next 2 years to 4 years, there will be balance. Again, there will be another temporary imbalance. This happens in almost every aspect of life. In fact, I would rather say that than life imposing a temporary imbalance. Why not to create a temporary imbalance like this wandering monks? Why don't you take a break for 3 days? May not be short breaks won't help in these matters. There has to be 7 days, 10 days, 15 days. It can be anything. Breaks by choices are always investment. But there will be times when there will be temporary imbalance. For example, I know season time is there. Few businesses run on season. So back to back, like I remember a style business. Somebody was very upset in the family. My husband is not giving me time, and he is full time in the work. And I spoke the man, why don't you create a balance? He said, Deepak, this is season time. August, September, October. Sorry, September, October, November. This is a season peak time. The entire year's business we are able to do in this 2.5 to 3 months. In this 100 days, we can make up for the entire 12 months. And if this time I want to, if I have to again give time to my family, my wife, and blah blah blah, I think that doesn't make sense to me. I explain the women, I explain the family. Boss, this 2 3 months is not that husband doesn't love you anymore. It's basically a temporary imbalance that the business creates, so that for next 9 months there will be balance. So 9 months balance, if it has to be there, then these 3 months of imbalance in the business will be required. There are different businesses. Some businesses are run on seasonal businesses. For example, right now mango season is there. Now mango season is there. All of them who are busy growing, selling mangoes will be 24 bar 7 occupied. In that time you expect family to give time, of course. The bad part is you're not able to give time to your health and fitness and lifestyle and sleep cycles. Everything gets. But I think if you can do something about it, nothing like it. But just want you to tell, make you feel little more relieved or little more okay. ठीक है, that's how it is. Temporary imbalances in life are required for permanent balances in life. So do not feel guilty if you're not able to do few things in life which otherwise you could do. For example, it can be as simple as, I remember when I started my new journey in 2014, when I started everything on my own and I came out from my previous organization, that everything was set for me. Life was completely set. I had to just run the show, just improving the performance level. That's it. And I started the whole life of mine again. I sat with Vaishali and my wife and told her, give me 1 year. 1 year, because I'm starting afresh, maybe 1.5 years. I'll not be able to do justice to you, Arya, mummy, family, my own self. I will have to create this imbalance. Only thing will be establishing myself, so that we can have an, I won't say permanent balance is a wrong word here, but it just goes nice rhyme, no temporary imbalance and permanent balance. If I want to create permanent balance, you have to give me this temporary imbalance, and you should not have anything. I think she was gracious enough, courteous enough, and understanding enough to say, he said, like how the dialogue will go, Ja Simran, Ja, jile apni zindagi. Literally, my wife told me, Ja Deepak, Ja, jile apni zindagi. I think that's 1.5, 2 years which took me to establish myself. We're able to now stabilize a lot of things. Life is much more peaceful than what it was. Temporary imbalances are required in life to create permanent balances. So those of you, in case you are being badly, wrongly, misunderstandingly affected by this, just want you to make you feel little relaxed, cool. Those of them who are families, if you're watching this, housewives, and if you think your husband is not gay, yeah, if it isn't, then there's no point having a permanent imbalance. That's make no sense. That makes no sense. Periodically, there will be temporary imbalances. You move to a new city to establish a business. 1 2 years will go. Then next 4 5 years you can balance. Again new city, 1 2 years of imbalance. Again 5 years of balance, and that's how expansion should happen. With that, that yes, we need temporary imbalances to create permanent balances. Let's start this beautiful day. Yeah, here we go. The guys go set and grow.